Bam, 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 bam. All right, all right, all right. I am setting this up on the fly here. So let me get an SMU logo. Screw it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Well, yeah, I'm late, but I am here. Let's go get us a Clemson logo. And I have not watched a second of this game yet. I just got to a point where I could get on here. The bad guys win again. My God. How bad is Texas? How bad is Texas they can't beat Georgia with their friggin' second string quarterback? They're down bad. Yeah, I see Clemson's up 21-7. Text. SMU score. Boom. 7. I see him interviewing Dabo. Is it halftime? He is 141-3 when he has a 14-point lead up to this point in the game. Seems like he likes his odds then. All right, Clemson takes the snap. Nice back shoulder throw. Incomplete. Okay, so we just started the second quarter. Perfect. A lot of football to be played, though. I'm assuming Clemson has dominated up to this point, or SMU has turned the ball over some. So Clemson will come in with the field goal. Quarter. And he misses it right. How bad are kickers too these days? How many kicks did Texas miss today? My God. I mean, that thing never had a chance. It started right, and it got even more right. Where's quarter? Boom. We're in the second quarter. I feel like that needs a background color. What do you think? What do you think? Quarter 2. All right, so SMU will come out. Take the ball on their own 26. Guy gets outside the tackle box, and they're wanting to fight here. I want SMU to win, but it doesn't look good. I don't want SMU to win. Appreciate the $5 from Josh Pittman. Just says, Rick. Appreciate it, man. Dude, why didn't Texas run any plays like we did? Because they're not as good as us. Nice completion for SMU there. And Clemson now can't tackle. Clemson better not let SMU come back on them. Dabo's 141-3 in this situation. Come on now. Quick throw by SMU. And boy, I mean, they've gone down the field on Clemson in a heartbeat. They're hurrying up, so they're not letting Clemson substitute. In a pistol with a tight end. They'll run it again, and they'll get their first decent stop there of like 2-yard gain. Appreciate the $5 from Caleb Spire. Says, Wreck! Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. I will tell you, hold on, how I felt when Georgia ended up beating Texas today. I'll show you. Hold on. Where This is what I felt like.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it! He won't.
That's how I felt. They can't keep getting away with it. Appreciate the $2 from TriStar. Says, "What's up, SEC member?" Sir, you seem to be confused tonight, but I do appreciate the $2. Big stop by Clemson there for like a 7-yard loss. How appropriate. This needs to be on the sound bar. Yeah, I'll you know what? That would be one to be on there. That would be one to be on there. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not, you can't really blame someone for an injury, but Carson Beck getting injured in that game, a good bit of that's Kirby's fault. Trotting him out to throw a Hail Mary before half was stupid, and it ended up getting his starting quarterback hurt. And it looks like Gunnar Stockton's hurt too, which sucks, but SMU tries to scramble around there with their quarterback. He runs out of bounds well short. But that was dumb. And someone I was talking to a buddy of mine that grew up in Texas, and I would have picked Texas in that game just for how Georgia's been run on 2 weeks, 3 weeks in a row, and I said the only thing is I don't think Texas's offense is as good as Georgia Tech's, and he laughed at me, but I think that was proven right today. SMU will run it right up the middle on 3rd and 17 and get 3 yards. We got 3 yards. We're going to have to punt. Smart. Gunnar Stockton got popped, yeah. With both QBs hurt, they shouldn't make the playoffs. Yeah, even with an automatic bid, yep, they should be knocked out. Because if we just imagine what might happen, they're going to lose every game anyway, so who cares? They shouldn't be in the playoffs, right? That's what happened to Florida State. Didn't know we were doing a stream tonight. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. SMU kicks the field goal. Looks like it's going to be good. It'll be 21. Man, he nailed a 53-yarder. He nailed a 53-yarder like I do women at the Claremont. Wow. Drilled it. Was it good? No, it wasn't. It wasn't good. It had the right location, but it was short. Be sure to get confirmation from the officials, and you'll never be a dummy like Wreck again. Quinn Ewers is terrible, yeah. I mean, is it even, it's not a crazy thing to say that Georgia Tech has a better offense with Haynes King playing. That's the key thing. With Haynes King playing than Texas does. My God. Anyone can run on Georgia. I don't understand. Cade been on fire. You helped us become more battle hardened. Thank you, Tech. You helped us become more battle hardened. Georgia Tech has one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Are you glad Pyron's in the portal? No. Am I glad he's in the portal? No. Do I want the best for him wherever he goes? Yes. I hope he's as successful as he can possibly be. Everyone can run except Clemson. What's up with that, dog? What's up with that? By the way, it's hilarious to me. I put out a video on Kelly, and I got a comment, a few comments hey, don't hate on basketball, man. I wasn't hating on basketball in that video. It's no one cares about us playing Oklahoma in basketball during National Signing Day. What? You know what I'm saying? It's dumb. Which Alex did issue a response behind their paywall. Which was interesting. You're glad Pyron's gone? I don't get that, man. I don't get, even with Jeff Sims, like I didn't wish ill on Jeff Sims. Like I don't understand. Like, man, I guess it opens up a roster spot, but you have 105 now. I just don't see what's to be gained by. We are not good at. Yeah, it's not like we're a top basketball team right now. We're not good at basketball. You want to be great? Okay. Well, I apologize for writing a narrative for you, but that's what I do on here. I write narratives. Damon Stoudemire is not a good coach. I think it's early to tell on that. I heard Michigan's trying to get Haynes King to transfer. Well, people say a lot of things. I mean, look, there's going to be people that are contacting him and trying to get him to hit the portal, even though that's against the rules. Man, Clemson can't run. We know that like people are going to throw a bunch of money at him. I'm not worried about him transferring. I'm just not. I might be if like we lost Buster or something. What is Rhett Lashley upset about? Because I can't hear the audio. 11:04 to go here. Yeah, they just signed a big quarterback. What are you talking about? Oh, Cade Klubnik. Cade Klubnik fumbles. Clemson recovers, and they're going to get a first down out of it. Wow. That's lucky. What's going on? Hi there. Hi. How are you? Hail State. Camping World Stadium in Orlando will once again have 3 bowl games this season. I didn't even know that. Yeah, Bryce Underwood coming in for 10 to 12 million. Well, good. Looks like Dabo want to kick the Gumps out of the playoffs. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's going to be Miami that gets kicked, but Cade Klubnik to throw under pressure, steps up, takes off running, then throws it away before he runs out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 10. So Clemson beats the brakes off SMU, which gets left out of the college football playoffs, and Bama gets in. This is my take on this. So they say that they're not going to punish people for losing a conference title game. I think that's an incomplete statement. I think the complete statement that they're not telling you is they're not going to leave a conference champion in the SEC. They're not going to punish them for losing a conference title game. Swing pass out for Clemson, maybe a 3-yard pickup. It's going to be like 3rd and 7. C-Dog was even telling me, Josh Pate said, like, it would make no sense to bump SMU out because they're already ranked ahead of Bama. And the only difference is one had to play a conference title game and one didn't. 3rd and 7 for Clemson. But I think what they're not telling you is that losing a conference title game only applies to the SEC. Back to pass for Klubnik. Under pressure throws. Nearly picked. They'll have to punt. You think they'll bounce SMU out? I think you're right. Especially if they get handled by Clemson. You know, if they lose by 17 or something to Clemson. It would be stupid, but I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you guys. In fact, I think they'll put Clemson in and they might bump Miami and SMU. Like, that wouldn't surprise me either. It's wrong, but it's the way of the world. Left-footed punter ends up doing his job. Shock of the world. I think that's the worst scenario for as far as SEC or ACC teams getting in, is if Clemson blows out SMU. But then we would get a clear indication on, what they really mean, or if they're really serious about leaving out or not punishing somebody for losing a conference title game. Yeah, I mean, they're going to say that it's not influenced by TV money, but it is. I mean, guys, anytime there's a lot of money to be gained by tomfoolery will occur. Every time. Every single time. Perfect example. You're in the NBA playoffs. You're in a game 6. Don't you think it's in the best interest to tell the officials to call it in a way to get a game 7 and make more money? I'd like to go back and look at how many times you had questionable calls in that situation. Ad revenue will settle all the ties in the top 12. Well, I don't even understand why we pay for any of this. Like, I have to watch all these ads. Like, explain this to me. Why do you have to watch ads on something you pay for? Either you pay for like YouTube TV and you don't have to watch ads, or it should be free and you let the advertisers pay for it. I don't want to go down a whole rabbit hole of like, we pay the most for internet and get the least out of it. And there's several different industries that's the case, but it's complete garbage. You pay the most and you get the least. Like, at what point have you gouged people enough? Let me ask you this. Have you ever once seen an ad on TV or on YouTube TV or what on YouTube, and then you bought what was being advertised? No. Sven says, I pay unlimited internet €30 a month in Germany. Now, I don't know what speed you're getting, and I don't know what the conversion rate. Let's see, how many dollars is €30? I believe the euro is more valuable than $1. Only slightly. So $31 fiberglass internet. Yeah, fiberglass internet in Europe, sir. Fiberglass internet for $30 a month. Did you see David Pollock whining about the no call, which was correct on the Dogs QB hit? I did not know, but I did watch almost all the SEC title game. SMU will take over in their own 10. They'll run, and Clemson cannot tackle or stop the run. This is insane to me. Hail communism. That's not what I'm saying. But internet's a great example of that's not a free market. It's an oligarchy. It's a monopoly plus like one or two. I mean, so what are your choices? We have fiber here in Berlin since a decade. Rick, yeah. I mean, I'm sure that you get more what you pay for. Well, I'm not just sure. I mean, I know that for a fact. 3rd and 1 for SMU. They'll run. They get stopped short. They're going to have to punt. There's nowhere they're going to go for it inside their own 30. No way. No way. No way they're doing that, man. Yeah, Clemson finally decided to bow up here. Finally. Rhett Lashley's pissed. But he did fist bump his quarterback. So he wasn't that pissed. 4th and 1. SMU will punt. Did they just jump off sides? Or false start? He doesn't fair catch it. He does a good job to just hold on to that ball. A flag is thrown. Is it going to be a catch interference? Fair catch interference. Oh, did he fair catch it? How is it fair catch interference? I didn't see him signal the fair catch. Oh, the commenter said it. Personal foul. That's big. Really going to play Florida or Michigan? I'm seeing Arkansas in the Birmingham Bowl now. Yeah, he did fair catch it, and he got lit up. He got lit up. Honestly, man, that should be an ejection. I don't know. Like, I know that's not the rule, but that's exactly how you get injured. No penalties so far for Clemson. They'll take over on the SMU side of the field. So they get good field position, play action, roll out for Klubnik. Got time, takes off running. Man, SMU must be covering great downfield. They didn't have the camera on it, but he had time there. Maybe that's what we should do with the channel. We should take donations. We would only need, I don't know, 100 million or so, and we could do the WreckTalk internet service provider. And then we could branch out and do like WreckTalk Tube, our own servers. 2nd and 7 for Clemson. They'll run it up the middle. Maffa gets good yardage. It'll be about 3rd and 2. Still 21-7. He's not talking about Birmingham in the UK, man. Yeah, he definitely fair caught it. I just didn't see him signal it. So 3rd and 2 for Clemson. See what they do here. They will run it with Maffa, and they will convert. They will convert. Yeah, we've already played in Europe once this year, Sven. I would go to the Birmingham's not far at all from me. I'm on the west side of Atlanta anyway. All right, little screen here for Clemson. They'll pick up good yards, about 6 yards. Yeah, I'd absolutely go to Birmingham. I know people in Birmingham. Yeah, we definitely could meet up if y'all go. Remember when WreckTalk went to the Bourbon Bowl? Yeah, that's right. You were in Dublin. 2nd and 3. Clemson will throw. Plenty of time. Checks down. And throws it at Moffat's feet for no reason whatsoever. Iowa State, Kansas State. You just ordered your tickets. Man, Sven's killing. What do you do, Sven, that you're traveling the world and doing all this stuff? Are you a CIA operative? There's already one person in our community I suspect of being a CIA asset. 3rd and 3. Sven's a gangster. Okay, well, I respect that. They'll throw on 3rd and 3, and they won't get it. So they'll have to kick, like a 42-yarder. Homie's a Fed. Oh, shit. He's a Fed? It's one game a year in Dublin, and it's a 2-hour flight. Okay. All right, let's see if Nolan Hosser here. Is this the guy that was working on Wall Street, and then Dabo called him up and said, hey, our kicker sucks. We'll pay you more than Wall Street does. You come down here and kick for us. 44-yard attempt on the right hash. Did someone take a timeout? Or is that, yeah. That's another thing I would like to do with the channel is start my own mafia crew. Just, to do it. Obviously, I'm the godfather. C-Dog would definitely be my capo regime. And then we could do interviews for captains. Who's going to be Paulie? We've already said C-Dog Silvio. Who's going to take over the April crew? This is important. The Wreck Father. You come to me today, on the day of our National Signing Day. You show me such disrespect. What have I done to you? Consigliere. So you're going to be Robert Duvall. I don't know who Doogie is. Oh, I need to flip over to, I need to have the, I need to get the Big Ten. I feel like I already watched the Big Ten championship, watching the SEC championship. Like, can anyone play offense other than Georgia Tech? Oh, did Penn State just score? Is that a highlight? That's a highlight. I need some light on my face. We're going to have to deal with it, though. Well, we could get it on one side of my face. There we go. Light up one side of my face. 28-17, so Penn State's hanging in there. By the way, Texas has not a single ranked win. They should rank them 11th or 12th, but ain't going to happen. How are they ranked 4th without a single ranked win? That's crazy. I thought the same thing, Mac. There's not a single player in college football today that wears football pants that go over their knees. And I don't understand it. They beat Vandy and Mississippi State. That counts. Yeah, all I've heard is how trash Indiana's schedule is. What does it mean if you have a decent schedule but you don't beat anyone worth a crap? All right. We got Clemson lined up here. Kick this field goal with 5:20 seconds to go in the half, and it looks like he'll knock it right down the middle. They'll go up 23-7. I went to Jim and Nick's with Sea-Dog today, and I saw some Clemson fans there. I told them I was rooting for them. Some of these Oregon players may as well be wearing Speedos. Yeah, I don't know. Like some of their pants don't even they look like shorts. They got short pants on. Oh, 24-7. I can't add 3 to a sum. What an idiot. I want them to win. Yeah, you made a field goal, man. All right, so Clemson up big at the moment. See what SMU can do. Are you tired? It's early, only 3:30 a.m. Well, I mean, what? It's not that late here. It's 9:30, but I am tired. Okay, so SMU did turn the ball over. I'm seeing the highlights now. By the way, what is SMU's best win? Type below. What's SMU's best win this year? They'll run it. Oh, man, he gashes them. Clemson cannot stop the run all year, can they? They've struggled to stop the run all year. They'll throw here 1st and 10. Almost picked on a freak catch Great defense there by Clemson. Pitt or Louisville. So Pitt has lost their last 5 games. Louisville is 8-4, right? Louisville isn't the best team in the world. They're a good team. They're nothing special though. They did beat the brakes off of Kentucky. But the SEC's so good though. Yeah, okay. Texas look real good. 2nd and 10 for SMU. They'll throw. Tackled immediately. They'll pick up about 5 yards though. Now, imagine our run offense against Clemson's run defense. I wish we played them this year. .431 to go. Kentucky only had 1 SEC win. Can you believe that? Are they the new Vanderbilt? Clemson's not lined up right. This is not good. Luckily, it's a quarterback draw, and they eat this kid up. SMU will have to punt. Man. Let's check back over to the Big Ten Championship. You do. Guys, I'm so tired. You should feel sorry for me. Oh, my God. Had to get up this morning. 4th and 8. They'll have to punt. Do you want Clemson to blow out SMU? No. I want them to win by less than 10. It has nothing to do with betting. It has to do with narratives. Oh, man. This thing takes a great SMU bounce. They'll pin them in on like the 5. Oh, that's a... So I get a ESPN update, and I'm watching football, so I'm expecting football updates on ESPN, and I just see choked unconscious, but it's a UFC thing. Jesus Christ, who got choked unconscious on the football field? Oh, Penn State breaks a tackle here. They're hanging around. The ACC Championship, presented by Geico. Yeah, Leary went to Western Michigan. Something weird happened with that. And I don't know what. Yeah, that was a hell of a punt. Clemson will take over on their own 5 here. They'll run it with Maffa. He'll pick up about 7. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Molly McGrath is reporting. It's pretty cool. I see McElroy talking. I guess I'm behind. I can't hear anything. It just had a little graphic that said this broad over here is talking football. 2nd and 2. They'll run Maffa again. He gets outside, but he's going to take a big loss. Wow. Looks like he got... No, that's not where they're spotting it. It's going to be like 3rd and 7 now. All right, Clemson. Well, 3rd and 5. Never mind. What do you got here for him, Dabo? Some YKB gals? What the hell does that mean? I don't know what that means, Joe, but that sounds absolutely disgusting, sir. We got a timeout. You know ball. Oh, man, I hope you guys are having a great night tonight. Conference championship night. And I guess Sunday will be the official playoff seeding, right? Tomorrow. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. You were in Texas. I was until Texas shit the bed against the Dogs. Texas not a good team, man. They are not a good team, so it's at noon tomorrow. Okay. Tech greater than Texas. I wouldn't be scared to play Texas. Wouldn't. What happened in the Big Ten over here? Someone got hurt. Or someone got ejected. See, it got doubled over here. Refrigerator Perry. Penn State trying to make this a one-score game. I think people are going to be shocked at how the playoff rankings shake up tomorrow, and I think it's going to have little to do with how they ranked them last week. I think it's going to be completely different. And obviously, like, teams won and lost in the conference title games, I don't think it's going to make any sense. Who's a better team, Notre Dame or Georgia? Are you asking me if they played right now, who would win? I mean, top to bottom, Georgia's probably a better team than Notre Dame. But Georgia has now a hurt starting quarterback and backup quarterback and a beat-up backfield. I don't know how healthy Notre Dame is. Got to reboot. Oh, snap. Do I expect SMU to be in the playoff if they lose tonight? There's two ways to answer that. What do I think should happen and what do I think will happen? Should they still be in the playoffs? Absolutely they should. Based on everything the playoff committee has set up to this point. They were ranked 8th going into conference championship week. Playoff committee said we're not going to punish people for losing a conference championship. Both them and Alabama did not, the only difference in them and Alabama, who's ranked 11, is Alabama didn't play a conference title game. What do I think will happen? I think if SMU gets blown out and this game keeps going like it's looking, then SMU is going to get kicked out of the playoffs. Deep ball. Oh, my God. Klubnik overthrew him. That would have been a touchdown. Would have been a touchdown. You think Stockton's better? I've been high on Stockton ever since he signed with Georgia. Like, they signed Brock Vandergriff, and I was like, man, first of all, I don't think that guy's very good. And I think there's receipts of me saying that. And second of all, I don't think he's as good as Gunnar Stockton. All right. Clemson will have to punt from their own end zone here. They look like it come off the side of his foot a little. Oh, they fumble, but it goes out of bounds. SMU catches a hell of a break there. Muffed the punt, but it just so happens to go out of bounds. Discord is on fire? What are you talking about? My Discord? Let me look. Oh, my God. Well, that's an insane thing to say. We're going to have to handle that. Hold on one second. I didn't even realize. Wow. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I think it's just that one thing. All right. Appreciate it. It's been handled. Let me see. Don't see him in here. Hold on 1 second. I know I'm not saying anything. I have a situation I need to handle real quick. Okay. 1st and 10 for SMU, 1:19 to go in this game. They're going to throw. Pressure batted down, almost batted down and picked by the same defensive lineman. Wow. That's insane. Clemson defense playing well. All right, 2nd and 10, SMU on the Clemson 45. Throw again, they'll complete it, pick up about 6 yards. Boop, boop. Be 3rd and 4 for SMU. It's going to be interesting to see where they spot this. It looks like they're spotting them right on it. They're going to give them the first. You might see a timeout called here to review this spot. You might see it. Oh, did they snap the ball quick to prevent the review? It looks like they did and threw a Hail Mary. So SMU will take a penalty. It'll be 1st and 15 for SMU. They'll run a quarterback draw with 49 seconds to go in the half. I guess they're just going to run it out into the half. All right, 2nd and 16 for SMU. I'll take care of that later. They'll throw, gets time, checks down, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 16. What bowl do I think we'll get? I see a lot of predictions for us to play Arkansas in the Birmingham Bowl. Oh, Penn State 24-28. Okay. Penn State making a comeback. Oregon threatening to score again, though. SMU will take the snap. Throw. Dropped. 42 seconds to go. What do they do here? For the coldest time of the year for a clean shave. Yeah, I look like an idiot, don't I? All right, SMU is going to punt. And they're going to pin Clemson on the 1. I'm sure they'll run this. What is Dabo pissed about? They'll try and just run this clock out into the half, even though SMU has 2 timeouts. Stud. 133-1, leading 17 points at any point under Dabo. The last time was to Auburn when Rhett Lashley was a grad assistant. That's interesting. Thoughts on Clemson skipping South Carolina, who they lost to? Yeah, I mean, it's the automatic bid scenario. So, like, yeah, in principle, it doesn't seem right. But if you win your conference, you get an automatic bid. So, I mean, I'm okay with it. So SMU will take their second time out of the half. Dabo's a whiner just like Kirby. Yeah. Oh, I see SEC referee glaucoma awareness. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good name. All right, I'm sure Clemson will run it again. SMU will take another timeout. Yep. 3rd and 9 for the Ducks with 14 seconds left. All right, I see that too. On the bubble, Alabama, Miami, Ole Miss, South Carolina. South Carolina should be the first one in. Can we just agree on that? Alabama being the first one in, it makes no sense to me. They got drugged by 2 6-win teams. Drug. 3rd and 9. And that'll be the half. Well, is there a scuffle breaking out down here? The ponies, didn't they bring that pony up here? Didn't they bring that pony up to Charlotte? The red pony? Well, look, guys, I'm not very entertaining at the moment. I kind of didn't expect to deal with that, but I'm also tired. So no point on me being on here if I'm not entertaining. So we'll get off here. Tomorrow night, I plan on there's 2, possibly 3 Touchdown Tim articles that I'm going to read, and it should be entertaining. I'm going to have to I'm going to have to research whether I can even read one. That's how lit it is. Like, I think YouTube might get mad at me, and I might have to try and basically conjure words to replace some words so that I don't get in trouble by YouTube. So I'm going to get off here, guys. I appreciate y'all coming in. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate y'all support, and I'll be on tomorrow night. Y'all have a good one.